let him cook. Shawn Michaels has been cooking. Matter of fact, Shawn Michaels has not only been cooking, Shawn Michaels has been cooking some neck bones, some collard greens, some macaroni and cheese, some biscuits on that bitch. Shawn Michaels is over there cooking because he brought the sexiest stuff, the sexy red back. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me just play this clip real quick.
Sexy Red.
We've been waiting and anticipating this very moment. Let me introduce you. This is Sexy Red.
Sexy Red has arrived. Her hair did. Bills paid. The new album in Sexy We Trust dropped last Friday.
Did you see hands on your knees? Can I see it again?
Sexy Red? Sexy Red, though?
I mean, Sexy Red got, hey, but whether you listen to her music or not, Sexy Red got followers. And Sexy Red got people who love her music for some reason. I personally think that women that love Sexy Red music got roaches in their car. But, you know, that's just me.
The opinions and views of Brian.
Yeah, I had to play that real quick. And like I said, I still stand on that. I think that women that love Sexy Red music, they got roaches in their car. I'll stand by that. I'll 10 toes down.
Absolutely.
Oh man, let's talk about this thing real quick because Sexy Red has been making the WWE and especially NXT buzz. Man, there was an excitement, there was an energy around it. This was probably one of the best NXT episodes that I've seen, and the matches were pretty good too on the roster. But it was just the energy around her being there and the young stars kind of embracing that and including her in a lot of different elements to the point where she even announced the NXT Women's North American title, and you know she showed it off, and it was a nice looking title. I like it. I'm excited that the NXT Women have a secondary title. I still think that they need to bring the tag titles back to NXT, man, for the women. But this was a great event, and I think that it put a lot of eyes on it, and a lot of people did tune in to watch NXT, man. And not only did Sexy Red show up, but we also had some other people show up too, like All Ego Ethan Page. I think that I'm so excited for him to be there. That is the type of star that we need, man. And so you're seeing a lot of wrestlers do the transition from AEW to WWE and then get this light and this shine that they need. So right now you have All Ego Ethan Page. You have what's my man 10? 10 was Jesus Christ. Holy moly. Shawn Spears. You have Shawn Spears, who is now in NXT as well. Also, Lexis King, who is Brian Pillman Jr.'s son, who was in NXT. It was in AEW. Is now in NXT. So you start seeing some people that are coming over, and I think that these new talent are kind of ushering a wave of talent trying to go to the big leagues. I think a lot of people who felt like they didn't get utilized that much on AEW television is definitely going to try to make their way back over to WWE and make a name for themselves. Like I would love to see Ricky Starks come in WWE. I mean, I think that Ricky Starks will be a star here. He's a star in AEW, but I'm not sure if he's being illuminated the way that he needs to. You know what I'm saying? So we're seeing that crossover transition, and WWE has always had musicians come and be a part of the product, man. But and I would say this because we're wrestling fans, but we also represent the Black community, and the fact that we see a lot of rappers and singers and actresses and actors of all different races, but mainly within the hip hop culture that has always embraced wrestling. But now it just seems like it's the cool thing to do because you're starting to see a lot more entertainers go to wrestling matches and go to events and rub shoulders with the elite wrestlers, man, and get that rub. And so it's an exciting time to be a wrestling fan, you know what I'm saying? Because you do have a lot of products that are out there, and you do have the buzz around wrestling from the entertainment industry like it used to be. So that's why a lot of people are getting into wrestling. Like The Rock said, you know, wrestling is cool again. You know what I'm saying? And even if you're not a wrestling fan, man, you can still enjoy some good entertainment, man. So I hope that they keep on bringing in talent. I hope that they that Shawn Michaels kind of duplicates what he did with Sexy Red and bring other talent in to bring more eyeballs to the NXT product and bring more star power to the young up and coming NXT stars that Shawn Michaels is grooming.
Well, real quick, I want to give a quick shout out to Javon Evans, man. That young kid, okay, is out there getting busy. Yeah, he's getting real bouncy. Like he's making a really big name for himself, really, really fast. I'm very proud of him. We're all very proud of him. And he's out there. He's doing his thing. And speaking of big surprises and appearances, Jordan Grace, brother. I am invested in NXT Battleground because of the factor of Jordan Grace, TNA Knockouts champion. Jordan Grace is going to be competing for the NXT Women's Championship against Roxanne Perez.
Absolutely.
Man, this is a as they would say, a breaking a fourth wall or going through the forbidden door, going beyond the glass ceiling and taking a brass ring type thing. Because for the longest time, everyone kept talking about, and I've said it before, they all work together in some aspect. Let's just be totally honest. And to have the TNA Knockouts champion appear at Royal Rumble, compete in Royal Rumble with the belt, and they mentioned the belt, and they didn't do that once; they did it twice because they also did it when Mickie James was TNA title. Right. So that's a big thing. Now to have her actually compete for a championship. If she wins that championship,
what does that mean?
Do you know the meat and potatoes we can get of this crossover event with WWE and TNA? Like, we already have the guys already competing and talking trash to each other on X. Drew McIntyre and Moose right now have a little thing going on X. Can you imagine Drew McIntyre going and appearing on TNA, competing against Moose?
No, I can imagine Moose coming over to WWE and competing.
It's gotta be a mutual crossover, bro. It's gotta be a mutual crossover.
It don't have to be because you have a huge company.
And look at TNA. They're gonna say, okay, I don't know this person. They came from TNA. Okay, well, let me go watch TNA and see where they are. Send one of the guys over there. You don't have to send a lot of people. Send one person over there. Let them go over there and do something, come back, and then come back.
I'm gonna tell you this. Ain't nobody gonna tune in. I'm sorry. If you are a WWE fan, you are not gonna tune in to TNA to see what somebody is doing. How many people have went to other talent?
You are such a hater of the other companies. I'm about to call you out right now. No. I'm about to call you out right now.
Hold on. All right. Perfect example. Let me say my part. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the hate you give to other companies. We know you love WWE, but you will shit on every other company in different ways. Now, the same way you said, you literally said, ain't nobody gonna watch. If Drew McIntyre go to TNA, nobody's gonna tune in.
Now, the same aspect, you are the same person who said when the New Day go to NXT, that's gonna make people go over there to NXT. You have said that several times. When I said ain't nobody gonna watch no big stars go to a developmental, you was the main one saying, "Oh yeah, let them go over there because they're gonna watch blah blah." It is the exact same thing. You crap on AEW so bad. You crap on TNA so bad. What you don't realize, you crap on New Japan if you knew anything about New Japan like you knew about these other ones. Everybody cannot be freaking WWE. They need to have everybody can't be Pepsi. You need to have Dr. Pepper. You need to have Coke. You need to have all these other brands. And what Roosevelt said is completely true. It gotta be both ways, or it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense for TNA people to come to WWE.
Oh, shit. I'm trying to make a point, and I stood up, and my whole chair fell. But let me ask you a question, LP. Let me ask you a question. If Gunther went over to TNA and had a match with everything you got going on right now, you gonna tune in?
Yeah, I would. Yes, I would. If I know, look, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you the hardest thing with me when it comes to other promotions is, hell, I can barely watch WWE half the time, but it's where they're at. If I got that channel and I can watch it, why would I not watch it? I literally told you before, I used to watch Ring of Honor on a regular basis because I had access to it, or I would watch just because.
You ain't had no choice. That's why you ain't had no choice. That was the only thing that came on.
Why would I not watch Gunther wrestles on another pay-per-view? Why would I not? There is no reason not to watch. If Cody Rhodes, well, ECW gone. If Cody Rhodes showed up over there for whatever reason, and I'm invested in Cody Rhodes, I'm gonna watch where Cody goes. You know how these fans are. If you're a real fan, you're gonna watch. If The Rock showed up in TNA, you're gonna tell me you're not gonna watch TNA to see what The Rock doing on TNA? Stop.
I'm gonna watch the clips. Let me talk to somebody that got some sense on this show. He is the chef of chefs, Senor Fuego himself, Chef Showtime. What's happening, Chef?
Chef, you're on mute.
What's good?
Chef, talk some sense into these people. They saying, hold on. First of all, Chef, do you watch the TNA product? Chef, do you watch the TNA product?
Yeah,
I guess not. But
you ain't got no backup. You ain't got no backup. Just like you think that all these people that listen to Sexy Red tuned in to NXT, they watch the clip. So stop it. You can't have it both ways. You talking about Sexy Red, you bring it out to the product. You really think a Sexy Red fan gonna sit there and watch 2 hours of NXT? Hell no. They look up on YouTube and TikTok, or they watch it on the Best Damn Wrestling on our Facebook page. They did not watch it. So you can't have it both ways, Brian. You can't sit here and say that it don't work both ways, and then you flip it when it's WWE. You are such a hater.
Sexy Red.
I'm telling you, you ain't watch that.
That crowd, that piped in crowd, that wasn't even a Pops. that was the COVID. That was the COVID crowd. Like, stop it. Most of them people out there had no idea who the hell. Wrestling fans are full of trailer park rednecks. They had no idea who the hell Sexy Red even was. They said, "Who is this? Who is this? This nappy headed hoe?"
Oh my God!
You got to your horizon, man. You. I know you love WWE, Brian. We all do, but God dang, man, You gotta start hating on these other companies.
Hey, I'm not hating. I'm just telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling the truth.
Real quick,
All right,
we
so
got-
hold on. Let me ask you guys a question, right? We do have I'll go ahead.
We got.
I agree with Vicky LP. NXT wrestlers will show up on show up on TNA. Yeah, I mean they very well could, but we all know who the big player in the game is, Jack. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make myself big face real quick. Let me ask you guys a question. Here's the question: if the forbidden door is broken, right? Busted open. We see Jordan Grace. We see Mickey James have kind of did a crossover from TNA to WWE. What male stars would you like to see do the crossover from TNA to WWE?